In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can do a little bit of editing to get rid of unwanted components that might make their way into your photo. So here I took this picture of the zebra, and it was behind these, this wired fencing, and I couldn't really get a nice close picture of the zebra unless I hung my camera in between the wire areas, which was not allowed. So I had to capture him behind this wire netting. There's a couple different tools you can use. You have a clone stamp tool that will allow you to copy, and that may work for you in maybe some smaller areas. So what I'm trying to do is get rid of the wires. I would also zoom in when doing this, so that again is your Command plus to zoom in. And I'm just going to show you how to use the clone stamp because that might work for you in certain areas. Now my brush is way too large, so I'm going to use my left bracket key, which is next to the P, and I'm just going to hit that a few times and make that smaller. When you're using the clone stamp, okay, it is going to do that exactly that. It's going to clone and then stamp it in an area. So what you need to do is you need to hold down your Alt key and you'll get this bullseye. And when you keep that held down and click with your mouse, it is going to pick up a point, because what I want to do is you can kind of see what I'm painting over here. It's going to clone this area that I picked up and paint it over here. So when I click with my mouse, it'll paint it over there. But then I have to keep, if I want the white here, Alt click with my mouse and then paint that over. Okay, and obviously if we zoom out, that's going to take quite a while. So in some areas where it's like really detailed, I would recommend using the clone stamp if it's a small area. The other option you can use is this spot healing brush tool. Okay, and what that will do is I'm just going to click right on this. It is going to kind of use the pixels around where you're painting and kind of fix it. So if you have something like this, you can just go ahead and try to do that. Okay, if that works for you, go for it. You might have to go in and fix some areas with some clone stamping, because you can kind of tell that something was done there. So you just have to be really careful, see if it works for you. So I'm zooming it out, and it looks pretty good. So you can try to use the healing. See, I'm kind of messing it up now, just so you can kind of see how these things work. So I'm going to zoom back in, and again, maybe that'll work for you. Okay. So again, we looked at the clone stamp tool and we looked at the spot healing brush tool. There's a couple other types of tools that might work. The patch tool, basically you can select an area, move that over, so that might work for you. See if one of these tools might work to help fix these for you.